MIL pushed me down the stairs because I refused to name my baby after her. I was 7 months pregnant, standing at the top of my mother-in-law Diane's staircase when she cornered me about baby names. So are you finally going to tell me what you're naming my granddaughter, or do I have to keep guessing? She had been making little comments like this all night, and I kept dodging because I knew she wasn't going to like the answer. My husband Blake and I had already decided on Rose after my grandmother, who basically raised me while my parents were going through their divorce. Now there was no escaping telling her. We're naming her Rose. She repeated it back to me like the word physically disgusted her. Rose, not Diane, not even as a middle name. The name means everything to me. I carried Blake for 9 months. She cut me off. I raised him by myself after his father walked out. I gave up everything for that boy, and you can't even give me this one thing? It's not personal, Diane. It's my grandmother's name. Diane laughed, but there was nothing funny about it. Your grandmother, some woman I never met, matters more than the woman who created your husband? That's not what I meant, I stuttered out. Then what do you mean? Because it sounds like you're telling me I don't matter, that 32 years of sacrifice mean nothing to you. Her voice was getting louder, and I made the mistake of saying, let's talk about this later when you've calmed down. Calm down? You're standing in my house telling me my name isn't good enough for your disgusting baby and I need to calm down? She stepped closer and I stepped back, but there was nowhere to go. Just the stairs behind me. You know what I think? I think you've been trying to push me out since the day you met Blake. You want him all to yourself. You want to erase me completely. Diane, that's not true. Please understand where I'm coming from with this. I could feel the sweat beads on my forehead. Then prove it. Change the name. Diane, you can't ask me to do that. Her eyes went cold in a way I'd never seen before. Wrong answer. Before I knew it, her hand was on my chest and she pushed me hard and I lost my balance and started falling. I grabbed at nothing. My hip cracked against the stairs and my arms wrapped around my belly because my brain could only scream one thing: protect the baby. When I hit the bottom, the wind left my body and I just lay there staring up at 40 frozen faces. Diane was still at the top with her arm extended, and for half a second I saw it. Satisfaction. Like she did exactly what she meant to do. Then it vanished and she came rushing down the stairs sobbing. Oh my god, she slipped. I tried to grab her. Someone call 911. Blake pushed through the crowd and dropped to his knees beside me. Baby, are you okay? Can you move? Is the baby okay? Diane was right behind him, wailing about how scared she was and how she tried to catch me, and I couldn't take it anymore. She pushed me, Blake. She pushed me. The crying stopped. Diane stared at me with this wounded animal expression. Blake, do you hear this? Do you hear what she's accusing me of? She grabbed his arm and her voice went high and hysterical. I would never hurt my grandbaby. I tried to catch her. She's confused, Blake. She hit her head. She doesn't know what she's saying. Nobody said anything. Blake looked between us like he was watching his whole world split in half. Mom, just give her some space. Oh my gosh, how is this happening to me? She wailed as she went to sit down on the couch. The ambulance came. Blake rode with me, holding my hand the whole way. He kept asking if I was okay and telling me everything was going to be fine, but he had this look that told me he couldn't figure out which version of the story to believe. At the hospital, they hooked me up to monitors, and after what felt like forever, we got news that the baby was okay. I started crying so hard I couldn't breathe. Blake cried too. He kept whispering thank God over and over, and I thought, okay, now he believes me. Now he sees what his mom really is. But then he asked me what really happened up there. I told him again. He went quiet for a long time and my stomach started sinking. She was upset about the name, I know that, but she wouldn't physically hurt you. You probably lost your balance. Blake. She put her hand on my chest and she pushed me. He squeezed my hand like he was trying to comfort me through my own delusion. You're exhausted and you just went through something traumatic. Maybe your brain turned her reaching for you into something else. I could see it in his eyes. He needed this to not be true. He needed his mother to still be the person he thought she was. And I was so tired. The monitors kept beeping and my hip was throbbing and our daughter's heartbeat filled the room, and I just wanted it all to stop. So I said maybe it happened fast. Maybe I wasn't totally sure what I felt. Blake's whole body relaxed and he kissed my forehead. Let's just focus on the baby being okay. I let him believe it because I didn't have the fight left in me to force him to see something he was desperate to unsee. That night I lay awake in the hospital bed with my hand on my belly, replaying it over and over, her palm flat against my chest, the half second of nothing beneath my feet. I knew what I felt, and I knew Diane was at home right now calling every family member, rehearsing her version until it sounded like the truth. By morning the story would become something I couldn't recognize anymore. I had maybe 12 hours before her lie became the only thing anyone remembered. Full story on channel link below.